All about speed, Kevin. You saw there how fast he can shake loose for an easy basket.
The dish now to Freak. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Jackson following Draymond Green's 3. Freak with it. He has 7. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
That puts them in the lead. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They set the pick. It's Jackson with the drive. He used that pick to get in close. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 31 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Perhaps a performance like this can get his team on the same page and turn around their fortunes.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge. That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7 with the shot. It's rebounded by Curry. Shot's good by Baines.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Darrell Arthur. And Meeks kicks to Freak. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Curry. Pass to Baines. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. They set the screen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Caldwell Pope's got his first basket of the night. And Thompson kicks to Ezeli. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Dishes it to Curry. He feeds it to Rush from downtown. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been excellent from behind the arc.
Freak kicks to Caldwell Pope. 50 seconds left here in the second. Poked away, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump.
And we're through the first half of basketball.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of games left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Kevin? back to you.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
On the floor for Detroit, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Freak is out there with Arthur, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jackson kicks to Freak. The feed now to Arthur. Jackson against Thompson. Here's Freak. Can't hit. Great D that time from Iguodala.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Curry can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
There's the pick. Pass to Freak. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, Greg, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors, girls.
A moment to check in with Doris.
Give it up for them, Oracle Arena, your Warriors, girls.
Best formula for success against the defense they're currently looking at, and he let his guys know it. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Azili, and easy 2 points on the layup. Azili's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Freak dishes to Jackson. Here's Freak. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game. Jackson against Curry. Now Rush. 5 points in the game. To the wing right side. The tray. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors. Jackson against Curry. Jackson passes to Freak. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the wing on the left. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And some changes. Warriors leading by 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Iguodala out there with Klay Thompson. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Meeks kicks to Freak. Traps in the tray. Freak's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Green dishes to Barnes. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Detroit making a switch here. Arthur's checked in. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pistons passing it around. It's Meeks outside. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala the pass to Green. And he gets it to go.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And Meeks kicks to Freak. Meeks with it. It's up against Thompson. Freak dishes to Caldwell Pope. Drummond the screen. Shot off the pick. Misses off the left iron.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Pistons trail by 6. He dishes it to Meeks. Now here's Freak. And the shot is good. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Detroit.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Pistons trail by 6. There's the pick. It's Jackson with the drive. And a wide open look for Freak. From outside, off the mark. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Freak. Bangs home the trifecta.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Thompson, a screen on Jackson. Curry passes to Thompson. The shot, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Jackson against Thompson. Pass to Drummond. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.